Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are going to do a general read to see what your energy is. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me. I got my 6, meaning have my back because I have yours. Those 2 cards tried to fall out. Do what you want to. What do you want? I always say that. I don't know why. What do you want? And then you deserve someone better than me. Card number 9. This is the Honest Love Tarot deck. And he has an actual channel, really good channel. I like it. So you guys go check him out. Of course, I don't get any sponsors off of anything. But, you know, hey, we all need support in some way, some shape, some form. And so, therefore, emotions. So you're out when it comes to what do you want. You're tired of trying to explain things to people or trying to explain your worth to people. And so facts are not, emotions are not facts. And so in the reverse, you're not even emotional anymore. You're not even trying to come up with the facts. It says you deserve someone better than me. I believe that this is you saying, you know what? You deserve somebody on your level. You don't deserve me. You deserve somebody better than me. As above, so below is there. And, you know, the thing is that you are wanting a foundation to be built. And therefore, somebody, I was so wrong. Now they're realizing that they were wrong. Third house, communication, community, and transportation. You know, the facts are is that you're not emotional anymore. You're all I need is how they feel. And, you know, what do you want? And so that is the questioning that they're asking. But they're asking this because they're not emotional when it comes to dealing with you or dealing with their energies of what they've done and how they made you feel. Excuse me, a card fell on the ground, which was missed opportunities. You know, this is in the reverse now. This came out of my last read in the upright. This is like you're going after all the opportunities that you need and you're not waiting for anyone else anymore. And therefore, you know, people are realizing that, again, once they change you, meaning mentally, because, you know, when they start making you feel some type of way, they start to question the things that they've done because you're removing your energy fully from a person and you're not missing any opportunities moving forward. Oh, that's the card that I thought was trying to come out that turned over and it didn't. But yeah, I just feel like when it comes to this, you know, they made me do it. They're blaming everybody else. And so therefore, yeah, it's easier to fantasize. The bullshit that they try to get you to understand is the stuff that, you know, they want you to believe, you know. And so at some point, you know, they're deflecting on the energies that they need to deal with. I get jealous easily. So now they're realizing that they're wrong because you're moving forward. The second house is income, senses, and self-esteem. Your self-esteem is different. And it says, what lights you up? So what lights you up when it comes to somebody playing games with you is this energy. And so when that happens, you just turn around and change the way you do things. And so this is because you're tired of trying to explain yourself and be emotional and understand that you're trying to tell them the facts that, you know what, you were there for them and trying to get them to understand, you know, your worth. And therefore, now they see that you're moving forward and you know your worth. You always know your worth. Lover's energy, doing what makes your heart happy, card of Gemini. You know your worth. And so therefore, sometimes you dumb yourself down respectfully to be with somebody that you feel like you could trust, but at the same time, the trust is lost and the energy is lost when they just don't see things the way that you do. And so when you learn to stop taking things personally and you realize that life is about a risk, a gamble, and that you learn from people, you know, remember, no man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher. This person, place, thing, or situation was here to teach you a lesson. And the lesson is to understand that you have to plant the seed as above, so below. You have to plant the seed in order to have your 10 of Pentacles, 7 years, 10 years. You know, maybe you're getting close to the 10th year that you're realizing that your income and self-esteem and your senses are always right. And so when it comes to income, you're able to manifest and have your Pentacles, but you spend so much time trying to prove your point and let somebody see your emotional side that you dumb yourself down respectfully. I said that twice and I hate to say things like that, but you do when it comes to love and the unknown of and that's you contemplating and seeing the potential in a person, place, thing, or a situation. With the moon energy being here, you don't know where the future will be, but the past has caused so much hurt and so many emotions that you're shutting yourself out, and you're realizing that you have to move forward because you have so many missed opportunities and you're not missing them anymore. And it's like it's easier to fantasize, this is, understanding the options that you do have, and the future that it could be. But that is seeing the potential in what somebody else wants, and they keep asking you, what do you want? And then they're deflecting and trying to say you deserve somebody better, but and then it's like they keep blaming everyone else, and now they're jealous because they realize that you're all they need, and you're worried about your income and your finances and what makes you happy. That's being able to travel the world, but you wanted to do this with this person, but at the same time, the way that they communicated kept you in limbo. Hangman energy, it kept you in limbo. So I'm going to pull from the Show Me the Money deck by Sierra Monroe, and I'm going to see what you're working on, because see, when your incomes and everything comes, when you start planting the seeds, right? Seven of Pentacles energy, 7 years of dealing with this person, place, thing, or situation. When it gets closer to the 10th year and you realize that you have to trust in yourself, and you realize that you have to do what makes your heart happy, and all the bull crap that they put you through and that you had to deal with, you realize that that's not something that you want to be a part of anymore. And therefore, you start to understand that you're in control of everything. Rejoice in advance for rising prosperity. And things start to happen for you. So you're no longer in limbo. You're manifesting and doing things that you need to do for yourself. This card came out first. The card is Capricorn energy, success structured by ambition and discipline. CEO, entrepreneur, execution, workaholic, work ethic, results-oriented, diligent, methodological, obsessed with making money, self-motivated, security, cultivate, responsible with money. So again, when you get to the point to where you realize about your second house that you have to do everything for you, and what lights you up is being able to have the nice things, but you put that energy into a person, and therefore very soon everything will start to fall into place. And when we come to spend happily with an attitude of gratitude, so again, that's you giving to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. You do that for everyone, and you done that for this person. You took time off from your income, from the way that you hustle hard, or you could be dealing with the Capricorn, but this is the devil energy. You took time out of working hard and working, and saving your money and doing things, and you tried to put that into a person to fantasize what the future would bring, the unknown, and also understanding that this is Seven of Cups energy. This is Seven of Pentacles, that, you planted the seed. Then when things start to go wrong, you get back into that energy of realizing that, what? I was wrong. They do deserve somebody else. Why they kept deflecting and saying that was about you. You realize that, they do deserve somebody else. They deserve somebody else that they're going to run into the ground respectfully, and that's not what you want for somebody else. But again, the union that comes with this situation of this person, maybe in autumn, comes when they realize what you bring to the table. And so they realize they're so wrong. And they realize that the foundation that you were planting and the things that you want, even though it didn't seem like on the surface that it was happening, you were manifesting and planting the seeds. Does that make sense? So basically here, you're baking. Look, you're baking your cupcakes, your pentacles. You planted the seed. And sometimes you don't see what you plant unless you tell somebody. They tell everybody what they do. You just sat there and let things happen, but you're not going based on emotion. You're in the devil energy. And sometimes it can seem a little toxic when you go into hermit mode, or when you also, realize your worth, because somebody always demised it and made you feel like, okay, what do you want now? Why are you calling me? And then they blamed everybody else for the energy instead of them actually taking accountability for what it is that you want. And you're just like, you know what? I recognize my strengths. I'm communicating that. I recognize my strengths. And even though the unexpected happened, I have to just keep moving forward. I'm not going to let you control my emotions anymore. Coming out sideways, yeah. The self-love, that was something that you didn't do in the beginning. You gave everything and the intentions, and you tried to create something with this person. And here it is, yeah. Now you're forming structures forming structure and then solid foundations, because you know what it is that you want out of the situation. And so therefore you're rejoicing in advanced rising prosperity. This card fell out. Yeah, now things are happening because you wanted fast change, but this comes in reverse, bunny rabbit, right? You wanted fast change, but at the same time, you know, everything wasn't happening fast. And so the tower moment came. I'll read this in the upright. You'll be leaving a job suddenly or getting very quickly, or your work may change dramatically in a short time. Go with the flow. So again, it was happening slow, but now everything is probably starting to speed up and you're recognizing your strengths. And so with that, that's growth, right? The sun energy, that's growth. And at the same time, you're not doubting yourself anymore. You're moving forward. You're going from there. This person didn't realize your worth until you actually realized it. And that's why you thank this person in the reverse, never enough. You were never enough in the beginning, but now they're knowing that you're enough. But you thank this person and say, I send strength and healing, period, to you. A card fell on the floor. In the reverse, I send strength and healing to you because you're not worthy of my time. I'm worthy of my own time. Do something nice for yourself. You deserve it. I deserve to be wealthy. And that's the affirmation. You didn't realize that. I'm not saying you didn't realize that. I'm saying they thought you were not worthy. But now you're realizing that you deserve to be wealthy. They're understanding that, you know, never enough. You understood that it was never enough for them. So no matter what you did and how much seeds you planted, it was never enough. There is no lack. Ask the universe for a miracle. I allow money into my life. And so you didn't know how to do that, but the integration and the growth taught you how to be able to communicate clearly and taught you that you were enough. The light bulb moment that had to happen in order for you to form a solid structure or a solid foundation, also to rejoice and advance in rising prosperity, the light bulb, lucrative ideas, new income source, inspiration, career, entrepreneur, new job, creative work. So the limbo time that you had and you were able to spend alone and spend, you know, doubting yourself, basically, respectfully, sorry. The time that you spent alone doubting yourself is a time that you were planting seeds and actually coming up with certain energies and stuff and getting out of the lack mentality in order for you to understand that your self-esteem has a lot to do with your income, the second house, right? Income, senses, and self-esteem. But it's easier to fantasize or see the potential in a person, but it's also harder to practice self-love when all you want is love, you know, doing what makes your heart happy, love, trust, communication, and also to have everything, the money, the income, the finances. But at the same time, the mystery of this person or the unknown energy and waiting for this person to be able to communicate clearly with you hasn't happened. So you had to move forward. And therefore, when it comes to things happening slow, now everything is starting to fall into place and happen fast. And you're realizing what really lights you up. And very soon, everything will come to the fruition and that you planted, and all your dreams will start to happen, maybe in autumn, but maybe a union will happen, but it might not be with the same person. So the way the universe works is that the universe will send somebody who is your equivalent, somebody who's yours by divine right if that other person was not. And so therefore things are going to start to unfold and happen. Let me pull from this card deck. I don't have the books. They're all packed up. But I'm going to pull from here to see what comes out, what message comes out. But again, you have to know that you're forming solid foundations, and the light bulb moment when it came to them keep asking you, what do you want? Yeah, cosmic midwifery. It says articulous parallel. Cosmic midwifery. I don't know what this is, but it sounds like, yeah, something going on. I don't even want to, that's why I didn't want to pull this. A mere reflection in the future. So this is the parallel, and this is the future. So you're reflecting based on what it is. Card number 99. I got 99 problems, but it ain't one. And so whatever it is, it's not one right now. And so I just believe that you had to look and see things in a new light in order for you to realize. I pulled tarot, but I'm going to go ahead and pull from this tarot deck again just to see when it comes to this lover's energy. Let me pull this up front. And the trust. Oh, it's right there. You can see it. Let me see about the Lover's energy. Yeah, the Lover's energy comes out with the Queen of Cups. You have no empathy when it comes to this energy because it comes out needing clarification because of your sacrifices, and the Ace of Cups when it comes to doing what makes your heart happy. This is new opportunities, but it may not be with this person. You had to practice self-love in order to get to that. And the Star energy, no matter the situation you find yourself in, there's always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, focus on self-care. And that's what you did. You focused on self-care, and therefore Ace of Swords, the clarity that you had when it came to the Cup of Love, Ten of Cups energy, tells me that you're doing what you need to do. The unexpected had to happen in order for you to be able to love and to practice self-love and to see the true intentions of everyone else. Ace of Pentacles energy is a new beginning. And also Four of Pentacles, you had to pull back your energy in order for you to get to the point. You had to limit and preserve the way you did things, financial, mental, physical, and spiritual, the way you did things, and get out of the limbo mode in order to form a solid foundation, if that makes sense. So now I'm going to pull from the Four Agreements, which teaches you to be impeccable with your words, to not make assumptions, to always do your best, and to not take things personally when it comes to this. Remember, no man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. This person, place, thing, or situation was here to teach you a lesson, and the lesson is of growth and to not wait on anybody. And when somebody treats you like an option, then you go ahead and show them what options you have, respectfully. You get what I'm saying? But you also send strength and healing, because guess what? No man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your, no man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. And so this person taught you a lesson. So thank them. Don't make assumptions anymore. Assumptions are seeing the potential when somebody is fantasizing about the future when it comes to not really knowing, but understanding that, you things could change down the line, but and them realize that they were wrong. But that also makes you go into hermit mode and makes you unemotional, and also makes you not even look at the facts anymore of why you love this person. Thank them and move forward and build solid foundations, because things will happen the way that you need them to. Don't make assumptions. Let your life be transformed. So it says, when you stop making assumptions, your word becomes impeccable and your life is completely transformed. Magic just happens in your life. What you need comes to you easily because spirit moves freely through you. And so that is where the fast changes, the unexpected things start to happen, because when you make the assumption that this person is going to be your soulmate or is your soulmate, you mirror these negative energies, and then you start to pull back your energy instead of letting things happen and going with the flow. Instead of working on yourself and practicing self-love, you start to doubt yourself a lot. Be impeccable with your word. Release the need to be right. It says, when you believe something, you assume you are right, and you may even destroy relationships in order to defend your position. Let go of the need to defend your position. You don't have to defend your position. You know that you've been working on things. You know that at the end of the day, they're wrong and you're right. And you are all they need, but they have to grow up in order to realize that. And so when they said that you were never enough and you weren't worthy, and they kept asking you what you wanted because you fantasized something different, they blamed everybody else and not themselves, and it made you miss opportunities when it could have been, things that were happening for you. So the only thing you can do is move forward and not make assumptions and not take things personally when it comes to a person that has not healed. The light bulb moments come out when you start to create and do things, and things start to happen overnight, and then therefore you turn around and you realize that, you know what? I had to change the way I thought about things and spend happily and with an attitude of gratitude and be grateful for the situations. And then all of a sudden, guess what? The union will pop up when you least expect it. Now, will it be with this person? Hey, I'm not sure. That's the way the universe works. You manifest and send strength and healing to this person. That hopefully they'll heal. Hopefully it'll be for you. And if not, you just send strength and healing. Close your eyes, picture the person, and say, I send strength and healing. If the universe says that this person is yours by divine right, then they are, and they'll send them back healed. If not, they'll keep coming back and you keep accepting them back until you practice to set boundaries and start setting boundaries and working on self-love and understanding people's true intentions. The peach quartz is your sacral solar plex chakra. Your sacral chakra and your solar plex chakra is selflessness, expression, and intimacy. It says, I retain my own power while serving the needs of others. So it's okay to give to others. And that's what that means. Spending, when I say spending spend happily and with an attitude of gratitude, because you give to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. Six of Pentacles energy. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You will be able to manifest these pentacles. You just have to start believing and understanding that you have to have the confidence and set the solid foundations and understand that new opportunities happen every night or every day and every second. And so as long as you get in the energy or stay in the energy of that you're not worthy and you're never enough, and that somebody always makes you feel like a burden, you'll never get out of that energy. And the mirror reflections, you'll start to reflect the way that they do things, the way that they hold on and hoard things, and you were easily able to let things go. And then they'll realize that at the end of the day, they'll be able to communicate, hopefully, and say that you're all that they need. But again, that's up to you if you decide to change or to let them come back into your life. So no more assumptions and no more fantasizing about what the future holds. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. The present moment right now, and how you feel and what's going on in this present moment. The past, yes, the past can hurt, Rafiki says, but you can either run from it or learn from it. The past causes fear, and the future causes anxiety. So fantasizing causes more anxiety than anything. Live in the present moment, the right now, and you manifest based upon that, and know that the future has your back. And that's it. And that's how I feel. So let's go ahead and let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.